All spirit-born petitions are certain of an answer. Ask, and you shall receive. Your spiritual destiny is conditioned only by your spiritual longings and purposes. This sublime search for the God of universes is the supreme adventure of the inhabitants of all the worlds of time and space. Love thus grows. It cannot be created, manufactured, or purchased. It must grow. The real universe is friendly to every child of the eternal God. The evolving soul is not made divine by what it does, but by what it strives to do. The true child of universe insight looks for the living spirit of truth in every wise saying. Contentment is the greatest wealth. The spirit never drives, only leads. Pray for tranquility of spirit and cultivate patience. Anger depletes the health, debases the mind, and handicaps the spirit teacher of man's soul. The true believer does not grow weary in well-doing just because he is thwarted. Happiness and joy take origin in the inner life. The acts of today are the destiny of tomorrow. Devote your life to proving that love is the greatest thing in the world. Failure is simply an educational episode, a cultural experiment in the acquirement of wisdom. We live in God, and God dwells in us. The bonds of time may seem to afflict you, but the God of eternity loves you. Love is the true guide to real insight. Fear not, only believe. You can do important work if you do not become self-important. Relate yourself to every man as if you were in his place. True religion is to know God as your Father and man as your brother. Jesus could help men so much because he loved them so sincerely. He truly loved each man, each woman, and each child. The happy and effective person is motivated not by fear of wrongdoing, but by love of right doing. All things are sacred in the lives of those who are spirit-led. It is forever true. In the spirit, all men are equal. Man is finite, but he is indwelt by a spark of infinity. He who would be greatest among you, let him become server of all. Things are time conditioned, but truth is timeless. Human things must be known in order to be loved, but divine things must be loved in order to be known. Religion stands above science, art, philosophy, ethics, and morals, but not independent of them. Free your mind, feed your soul, find your spirit, begin an endless voyage of discovery. Truth cannot be defined with words, only by living. Make sure that the truth abides in your lives and that you daily grow in grace. As you supremely desire, so shall you be. You shall not doubt that faith is the only requirement for eternal salvation. Belief fixates, faith liberates. Give up your intolerance and learn to love men as I have loved you. Whet the appetites of your associates for truth. Give advice only when it is asked for. The will of God can be done in any earthly occupation. Mercy is the natural and inevitable offspring of goodness and love. Emotion alone is a false conversion. One must have faith as well as feeling. To a God-knowing kingdom believer, what does it matter if all things earthly crash? In liaison with God, nothing, absolutely nothing, is impossible. To see God by faith means to acquire true spiritual insight. But true religion is a living love, a life of service. Some men's lives are too great and noble to descend to the low level of being merely successful. Make prayer your inmost friend and worship your soul's support. Prayer is not a technique of escape from conflict, but rather a stimulus to growth in the very face of conflict. Love is the desire to do good to others. You are destined to live a narrow and mean life if you learn to love only those who love you.